Ooh, okay. Hey, Demonic, hey, Omega, hey, everyone that is watching or not watching the stream. I don't know who is. But 3 people, so it's probably just you 2.
I mean, probably.
Probably, right?
We'll get there.
Pretty much.
Yeah. How are we all doing?
I'm good.
Cool.
Getting some stuff ready for school.
When do you have school?
At like 2 hours. 1.5 hours.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, no, we're at the stage where we can start, like, texturing our minion. And actually,
Yes.
I should probably show, give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, because I wasn't here for the last one because I was well tired and missed it. So.
Well, I actually like because I realized that watching retopology is boring as sin. I decided I would go ahead and just get ahead of the stream a little bit and finish up retopologizing so that it's all ready to go today. And actually, I got even further than I thought because the minion is already skinned to the skeleton that we were using for our placeholder minions. And he's in our game. So things that I need to set up today is I need to basically like clean up these textures, make them look better than they are. I'm gonna redo the crystal material completely. Hopefully you guys can see these things that I'm talking about, and they're not just words happening right now.
Give me like 2 minutes. I'm gonna mute myself, and I might be out of breath when I come back.
What?
Alright. Okay.
Okay then. Yeah. Okay.
I'm just joking.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So hopefully we can. Hopefully you guys can see the minion. Here. So things for me to do today. As I said, I'm gonna redo the crystal material completely. I'm going to kind of look a bit more into the detailing on the rest of his materials. Maybe get some wear and tear onto him a bit. And I'm probably gonna do the beginnings of like some VFX for like some glowing eyeballs or something. Yeah, we can do some fun stuff with this, and then hopefully I'll have the time to get going on setting up the randomizer, so like I can just hit compile up here and it will just like randomize the minion. So yeah.
I'm sad I'm gonna miss halfway through this. Those crystals on the claws right now look really cool.
So, well, at the moment, the crystals on the claws. I wonder if I've got.
You broke it.
I did break it, yeah.
Break everything.
So I'm working on this crystal material at the moment that gives you this kind of like inner glowy fire kind of thing.
Like magma kind of thing.
Well,
We
not.
throw an announcement down saying that we're streaming.
Like when it first comes out the ground, it's like glowing, and then it settles down. It's like black on the top, like on the outsides.
Well, actually, it's supposed to look like the like it's kind of distant. There's no, I can't really think of the right word for this. Let me see if I can get rid of some of these reflections a bit.
Real quick.
Do we have a community manager online that can do
I
that?
can do the announcements.
Oh, you can do announcements? Neat.
I can't. No, I cannot.
Oh, you can't. Okay.
That is not a power I possess.
I could just piss everyone off and do it in general. No, I can't even do it. It feels bad, man. Just ping all vision keepers.
Just at the community.
Do you not? Okay, I don't feel bad at all.
Oh, I can't even at the vision keepers. Feels bad, man.
Can someone make a post
There you
announcement?
At everyone.
How can you at everyone? Like, No, it doesn't even at everyone though.
It doesn't work.
Oh, it doesn't work? Oh. Okay.
No, it has to come up as an option.
It'll show it, but it's like it doesn't actually work.
Lame.
Oh, we got Linton. No. Do you want to post a at everyone in the announcement for Lee's stream going up, if that's all right?
That's fine.
Thanks,
Cheers.
Lynn. So yeah, this material is it's kind of like a prototype energy or magic crystal that I've been working on, and at the moment, yeah, you're right, the inside kind of looks a bit like lava. You make that a bit brighter. But it's also like it can be anything else. So this is actually like this is what the crystals on Magnus look like as well. But she has purple instead of red or well blue because I did the wrong number.
There we go.
There you go, purple. So she has purple magic inside of her crystals instead of red. And hopefully, if I adjust this value here, like this should hopefully push. There you go. So you can see like it adjusts the scale of the magic, like how far the magic is inside the thing.
The distance to the surface.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's kind of neat. I think it's kind of neat.
Stuff.
Yeah, super cool.
I think it's really cool.
So at the moment, like I've just made it like a generic reddish kind of color, and I will be adjusting it a little bit, probably throughout the stream because I'm not sure if the minions need to have that like on all of their crystals or whatever. And yeah, you know, loads of little things to discuss about the overall design. But first and foremost, I'm going to do a bit of texturing work. I'm going to explain a little bit about how like the material layering system that we're using works, and so why our textures look a little bit unique when you compare them to like other textures.
It's just because we're cool. That's part of how cool we are.
Well, it will also explain a little bit about how Epic authored the Paragon assets as well, because we're largely using the same system.
Is that pun intended?
What?
Epic?
No?
No? Okay.
No?
Okay.
I didn't do a pun. Who did a pun? You
There was
bastards.
no pun made.
Right. Let me close that for now and minimize that. And let's get to the texturing. So I'm texturing in I'm currently texturing in Substance Painter.
Ooh, what's part of the substance?
Thanks for the follow, LilJ365.
Oh,
Very cool
thank
of you.
I'm guessing it'll come up in a minute.
It will come up. Yeah, actually, do you know what? I'm going to leave that stuff to Delta, because Delta has a way better announcement voice than me.
You mean Omega?
Omega, fuck. Just, I think I'm coming down with a cold, man. Like, I'm not thinking straight or anything.
That's just English weather for you. One day you're fine, the next you're coming down with some illness.
It is. I've just noticed some people are asking. Questions. So, but I'm not gonna read them. So if you guys can read them out to me, that'd be awesome. While I explain this.
Is this better? I had my microphone on 10 dB pad. Sorry. Let's see.
You got really loud, so I have to turn you back down.
Yeah, sorry.
That's great.
Will the color of the crystal change depending on which team you're on?
That is currently the plan.
Yes.
That is currently the plan. Okay, so I've made a couple of folders for myself. So I have a folder here for rocks, a folder here for moss, and a folder here for crystals. And you'll notice that they have these masks here. And what this is basically. Oh, and I've set myself up so I have this here, which is our first layer mask. This one is our second layer mask, and this one is weathering. Largely speaking, these three are the only three things that are important for this particular model. Like, we're not going to use any like base color or metallic roughness or anything else that's exported from here, except for normal maps and the layer masks and the weather mask. And for these minions in particular, we're only even using the first layer mask. But this is a way that we can kind of preview things in here, although Substance Painter doesn't have the materials that we are using. Our material library is already quite extensive. I've spent a lot of time building it up and making sure that there's like a ton of high quality materials in there. So Painter is literally, for us, it's just like a previs tool. It's not in any way a representation of what the final thing's going to look like. So one of the reasons
it gets better.
Yeah. So one of the reasons why the namings were so important, I don't know if anyone remembers from a couple of streams ago, but I went through like all of the high poly model parts and I was like, let's make sure everything is named absolutely 100% correct. And that's because in Substance Painter, you can, when you're baking your mesh maps, you can bake out an ID map. And in your ID map settings, you can choose to have it have your color sourced by mesh ID or polygroup ID, and that's really cool because it lets us create a mask in here. So we've done a mask with a color selection. You can see all these colors that I'm choosing to mask by, and I can go pick color, and here it basically shows us like these are all of the different separate high poly mesh components. And so for the rocks, you know, I just find a rock piece and I click on the rock piece, and that means that that's added to the mask. And because this is a folder, I can now, just as an example, I can drop like a base concrete material into there, and only the rock parts get that concrete. And then we have a moss here, and I don't think we have a moss in Substance Painter, unfortunately. But I can previs just by putting rust in there, so I can see like, oh look, that's where the moss is going to go. And I can do the same thing for crystals. Crystals is, I'm going to spend quite a bit of time texturing the crystals. But for now, I think I'm going to start out with the rocks, and I'm just going to add some kind of like wear and tear kind of thing. As soon as I can find my Wacom pen, that is.
Everybody loses their Wacom pen.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna spend the next hour of the stream looking for this pen.
Yeah. Put my webcam on and everyone can be like, "Oh, I think I see it."
Is that it?
Is that it over there? Whee!
Where's the music? We need some beats in the background.
Yeah, I've already tried to get Booth to do that, but he's like, no.
I am playing music. I don't know why you guys can't hear it.
It's just very, very, very quiet.
I'll up it a little bit. Say a little bit, like just blast it.
0.5 decibels.
Yeah, blast it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just plus it by like 2%, and it just like blasts the entire house down.
Yeah. Alright, that should be okay.
See, too bad.
Okay, so like I said, this is purely for like previs, right? Like I'm not like this is not how he's gonna look in the final engine. So what I really want right now is I'm gonna make another folder for this one, weathering. Oh yeah, so with the whole layer mask thing, this is the type of texture that it outputs, and anyone that's kind of taken apart any of the Paragon assets or anything like that, they will have noticed that a lot of the textures, like, they look like this, and there'll be like blue in them as well. And the reason for that is that when you come to layer things in the material editor later, which I will show you, you're basically saying all the black bits are one material, all the red bits are another material, all the green bits are another material, and if there's any blue bits, those will be another material as well. And you basically build layers on top of each other like that. And so that's what we're going to be doing here. And similarly, we have this weathering texture as well, and that and what that allows us to do is within each of the materials we can have some specific things, so like scuffs, scratches, maybe some bits that are like a bit more shiny than other things, or maybe we want it you know, grimy, you want some grime in there or something. So that's what we're going to be building up now.
Basically, when you're professional, you too can texture in Microsoft Paint.
Oh yeah.
Good old MS Paint.
Good old MS Paint.
Unless you're cheap and you can't afford it, then you just get Paint.
You're not able to afford MS Paint.
I don't actually think I've got MS Paint. I've just got normal Paint. Screw buying it.
Oh man. What about Paint 3D?
Cheapskate over here.
Oh man. Oh. Blazing Animu has joined the fray. Thanks for following.
God.
Uncle Booth, what about the dangle bits? There are no dangle bits, man.
The bits that dangle aren't for that purpose.
Yeah.
The bits that dangle. Oh, he's on about the moss.
This is all for business. The dangle bits were for pleasure. Okay. Keep them separate.
Don't mix work and pleasure.
Don't
That's
miss
when
it.
it.
Yeah.
Unless your pleasure is your work.
Ooh.
Oh.
PG
Well, that's basically me. Like, I love my job. So.
Let's see. Just put chipmunks dangling from his crotch. Problem solved.
God. I'm gonna go with. Okay, so some really subtle stuff has shown up. Edit the mask a little bit, and then I'm going to go in and hand paint a bunch of bits as well.
How did you guys, whoa, English. How did you guys come up with the look of the minions? Where did the inspiration come from?
Honestly, like, Golden was just sketching out a bunch of things, and I was like, I like that! That looks cool! And then I decided to model it.
Yeah, but like the original idea about them being like rock and stuff came from lore. Because I remember talking to like Gamig and some of the others about how to make it a bit more fitting the theme kind of thing. Just having that rock formation kind of thing just suited the whole like map and whatever, and that they could just come and go as they please.
So basically what happens is that the concept art team makes a design, then this modelers arbitrarily pick one that they like, and then that is the one that gets in the game.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I'm like, oh, that one's cool. Take that one.
I'll take that one. But it's not, I'm taking that one. I'm not modeling it anyways.
Yeah.
Are the minions going to have interchangeable arms? Yeah, I think yeah.
Yeah, so the one that I showed a minute ago in Unreal, he has basically the same arms and the same legs. That's just because the randomization system hasn't been set up yet. So hopefully a little bit later on in the stream I'll be setting that up, and then we can see like I'll just be able to spawn like random minions. Hopefully.
Have you worked on the range minions yet? No, not yet. I don't
Nope.
think so.
The range minions, they're going to be like after the next thing that I do. So the next thing that I do after this guy is I'm going to be either doing another master, or I'm going to be doing the big prime monster that Golden Week has been doing.
Teasing?
Yeah, well, he streamed it, so
Yeah.
so yeah, like I'll be doing either one of those things. And then after that I'll go on to the range minions, and then I'll do something else, and then after that I'll go on to the siege minions and so on.
I mean, we can do the range minion if you don't want the next master or the
Yeah,
prime beast.
yeah, absolutely.
I mean, if that's what you want, we can do the range minion. Set up a poll for what to work on next on stream. I mean, I guess we technically could have a poll for that. Yeah.
A poll for what, sorry?
What comes next?
For next thing.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe.
I mean, like, yeah, I guess we could. might screw with my idea of like what I want to do, but no.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like rip.
Do you want to do this? Up to you.
Rip.
I personally would like to see Big Body be worked on. I mean, you know what? We'll figure it out.
Yep.
I was gonna say, Demonic, you can't ban everybody. It's not okay.
Watch
can't-
me.
They have to agree with me. Especially like Booth and that, like they have no power over here. In the Discord, that's different.
Oh, Miss Crabapple. Oh wait, it's the weekend. Powers have
Oh,
no effect
God.
on me.
Your powers have no effect on me. It's the weekend.
Like, was that even originally from?
Simpsons.
Because then was it actually?
Yeah.
Because then the meme went over to like Lord of the Rings and all the other stuff, didn't it?
Grime him up, big time.
So much grime.
Big time grime.
Like- To me, it just looks like blood splats.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
rock has blood on his hands.
That's fine. It's okay.
It's a fine. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. It's cool.
This brings new meaning to trying to get blood out of a stone.
Is that a pun?
That's the power of Pine Saw, baby. This is a communist state. We must agree
Yeah,
with Demonic. No, no, I gotta agree with Bear. It's history.
You don't have to agree with me. You can disagree with me anytime you want.
It's a requirement.
Just be aware that I really, really, really enjoy arguing.
That makes two of us.
I, for one, enjoy a spirited debate.
Screw debates, just argue. But what is a debate other than a calm version of an argument?
Exactly. It's like arguing with the skin.
That's called a fight.
Wrong skin. Different skin. It is what the rock is cooking, as they say, Uncle Booth.
Yeah. What's he bitching about now?
He said, "What's that smell?" He's a walking blood clot at the moment.
Well, so like I was talking about with masks. So at the moment, I'm basically painting a grime mask. So everything that you can see that's red is where like our grimy kind of rock material is going to be when we fix it up in the engine.
So basically, after he kills a master, this is the skinny.
No. This is like a permanent thing. This is going to be layered up permanently.
Minion kills a master, they absorb the master's blood.
There's so much blood. It's just blood everywhere.
God damn.
Oh, God.
So grime and then dirt, I guess.
Well, isn't that why you're making this game? So you can just debate through the video game lore?
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, 90% of my time has literally been just debating about everyone's decisions of why they've done things.
Yeah. Why you do this?
Because we can.
Pretty much.
Ha ha. Is that the dark side minion?
No, this is just a minion.
Just a minion.
The side that the minion is on will largely be determined by the color of the crystals, and again, like nothing that you see in this window is how he's gonna look in the engine. To like really bring that point home, let me open him up again. So this is how he look in the engine with his current like placeholder materials and stuff. And all I'm doing now is like I'm adding additional layers to this material, so that rather than just having this plain rock material, we can have like some grime in the rocks, and we can have some like scratches along certain edges of the rocks and stuff. It means we can have like dirty patches in the moss and stuff like that.
Oh, Marco Ken says, "What are you applying, Almighty?"
What am I what?
Applying.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
Oh, I think it's from the weathering textures kind of thing.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
what
So that one was grime. This one's gonna be this next one's gonna be dirt.
So he's an angry tampon.
Wow. Okay.
Oh god, how tall are the minions when compared to the other champs?
Around about chest high at the moment.
It's about Paragon minions.
Yes.
Can we make the lore have a character that has stated feats that just blow Superman and Goku out of the water so I can silence the fanboys? I mean, we're not lore. So, I mean, if one of the lore guys comes in here, you can definitely ask them.
Yeah. Complain to those guys.
Yeah, just go in the Discord and go at lore.
Yeah. I just make pretty things.
Yeah. I finally got my orange name, so I could probably stop walking around like, am I a team member?
Yeah, you finally got it.
I got my orange name, guys. I'm achievement unlocked.
You can finally join this channel without being moved.
I could do that already. Right, I was just like that unassigned person that could just hop in whenever. Let's see. Boo says he has a PP.
No,
I think it was stated in
fairly blank crotch.
I think Booth is one of those ones which like look and acts really mature sometimes, but other times he just pretends that he's a 6-year-old.
That's my boss.
I think Booth is actually always a 6-year-old and just acts mature occasionally.
Black Magic has joined the fray. Thanks for following. I
Thank
think it was stated. We need someone from lore assigned to the stream. Okay, Booth.
What's lore? Does anyone actually read lore though?
It's unimportant.
Yeah, at one point or another.
There was an argument about this in general chat today.
What about if people actually read lore?
No, about someone claiming that we didn't take lore seriously or that we didn't. Yeah. I found it incredibly amusing.
Let's see. This is a main.
I wasn't there because I would have kicked right off.
This is a main, not mange. This is a melee minion. I'm so good at English, guys. I promise.
Alright, so perhaps I should clarify.
Hey, Boof.
Hey, Boof.
So here's the thing: when we opened that minion in the engine, he had a little arrow that was literally protruding from the middle of his crotch.
Oh, okay, yeah. Little arrow PP.
Yes, he did.
That's just to make sure that he's facing the right direction. God damn it, Boof.
Don't argue with me. I know a phallus when I see one.
That's how you direct people. Like, Look
at that!
God damn it, Boof.
Man, just his
jungle minion or lane minion. I think this is lane minion.
I think it's
lane minions, I believe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a lane minion.
So far, it's a minion.
Yeah, it's just a minion.
This is the only minion ever. We're not gonna have any other minions, just this one.
Wait till we show you
wait
till we show you the fillet minions. That's you're gonna like those.
The fillet
Those are the
minions.
best minions.
This is all prime.
Yeah, the fillet minions.
Can we expect a cool plant master? I'm not sure if we have one, but if you think you have a cool idea for one, you should totally. Can we still submit master ideas? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I have no problem
Boof.
with.
I think Booth would know the most about this because he knows everything.
Boof, do you know if they can still submit master ideas? Because if they can, you should totally submit a cool plant master idea. If you can still submit them.
I
He doesn't
don't
know either.
know that I have any plant ideas for a master, but you guys will have to ask Crisis. Crisis is that guy has collaborated with me and a bunch of other really high-end players on
Rave minion.
on masters and kits and things like that. So he's got a lot of crap up his sleeve.
I think I've done something wrong with the weather.
I think the minion's going to a rave. He's just covered in bioluminescent paint.
This
Usually
minion.
bio.
This minion's from Chernobyl.
Bioluminescent.
Shush. God damn it. Right, okay.
Do you
No.
know-
It's important that I do this because I think a lot of people don't necessarily understand what I mean by using these mask textures. So I'm going to show people what I mean by using these mask textures.
Oh, it's reveal time.
So these are all individual masks, right, Almighty?
That's correct.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, this is how stuff starts to look absolutely amazing.
Pretty much.
This is where the pretty colors come from.
Pretty colors.
The party colors. Do you know how you guys are going to have the range to actually attack? I mean, that's like we have melees that do various different things, so I think we're probably gonna have range that do various things.
Check
too.
this out. That's trippy as whatevs.
Trippiest.
Just the
trippiest.
trippiest minion. Okay, so here is the minion material that I made earlier.
Is this what
Here's
LSD is like?
This is what LSD is like. So here's one I made earlier. And so I keep forgetting you guys are on a delay, so you guys are behind
Yeah, like
me.
10 seconds.
We're 5 seconds behind you, and they're 5 seconds behind us.
Yeah.
So rip the commentary.
Yeah, rip. So what you can see here is we have a couple of different like layered materials here. So we've got rock smooth 3, rock smooth 2. We've got some moss. We've got this crystal material here, and this is our layer mask. So this is basically saying like everything that's black in this map, in this texture. Everything that's black here is rock, everything that's red is moss, and everything that's green is crystal. And now I have this super awesome texture as well. I can go a step further than that, and I can say like within those material layers, let's do even more. So let's take rock for example. So we've got our base rock color. We have this one here, which is a slightly darker color. So that's going to be good.
Can I just say one thing? All I can see is the LSD page still.
Oh, really?
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if this stream is lagging or like we're just waiting. But,
No, like his voice is still going through.
Okay, so we're just waiting. Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, if it keeps going, then.
Yeah. It shows on the video preview on the dashboard that everything is going through.
What, no OBS?
Can we get
'Cause
some?
I know it.
No, on the Twitch dashboard. Can I get some confirmation from people in the chat that like they're seeing things that are like up to date or not up to date or whatever?
The stream is fine. It's just us.
The stream is fine. It's
just-
just you guys.
Just us two.
Okay.
Sorry.
God, keep out of it.
We'll be quiet. Sorry.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go like, okay, so this is my base material, and I want this one to be my grime material, and then this texture here, which is super trippy. If I split it down into individual channels, you can see like this is our red channel. What it's basically saying, anything black in here is our base layer, and anything white in here is our secondary layer. So I can take our red channel and I can plug that in here, and it should, once it's finished compiling, update for well, everything.
Refresh the stream and it should fix it.
Me refresh it or you guys refresh it?
No, us. I was talking to him.
Yeah, nobody refreshed
To
it.
say like I ain't refreshing nothing.
You'll let him refresh it, You're
So
perfect
yeah,
just the way you
so
are.
now there's some slightly darker areas on the rock materials here. Yeah, you can get right up close to this and see like some seriously cool detail.
If you guys
certainly.
posted some questions while you're having this explanation, because I had to refresh, everything is gone. So if you had a question and I haven't read it yet, please write it down and I'll get to it before I have to go in 30 minutes.
Yeah, blame my maker.
Yeah, the texture in the rock looks fantastic.
Thanks, man. Sure, plan par value.
Hey, look, it's the matching game. I used to do those when I was in kindergarten.
Wait, Booth, ain't you still in kindergarten or now you're in primary school?
I haven't made it to primary school yet. I'm sorry.
I'm only 3.5 years old.
A day and a half.
3.5.
I'm 4 years old.
I'm 36 months old. Oh,
Is
God.
this? Oh, I hate people who do that. Just say they're 3. Just say they're 3. Is this actually the lane? Yes, this is actually the lane minion.
Yep, this is the actual lane minion. Like this is the blueprint that I'm going to be building the randomization stuff into. There is some stuff in here that I have been asked not to show you, so I'm going to do my best not to show that because it's like internal mechanics of how the minions like function within the game, and that's all stuff that like could change at some point. So if we show you now, you might go like, oh, I think they're doing this or this or this, and then like in 2 weeks' time, turns out we were all wrong.
We're like, nope, sorry. Macetrix17 has joined the fray. Thanks for following. Are you going to create the new Sparrow, guys? I don't.
So Sparrow wasn't a guy.
Oh, the message was deleted. Never mind. Sorry.
Who's Sparrow?
Oh no, because the guy spammed a couple of times the Nightbot automatically silenced them, which means it deletes all the messages. You can still click on them, the message, and it will open it up.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this or not, but I'm going to say it anyway. I do know that we are in the midst of designing bow mechanics as far as the sound goes, so if that means anything.
There you go.
But I've just put, who knows, maybe we've already made it, maybe it's not going to happen.
God damn it, Booth.
Yep, Booth with the leaks. Confirmed.
So many leaks. Everybody was saying I was gonna leak today. I was like, guys, I never leak.
Yeah,
Booth.
yeah.
Very stable,
Boofy
hermetically
leaks, that's right.
sealed.
No, I mean, we're doing all sorts of mechanics, though, that may not even make their way into the game. It's literally just about being prepared for what's going on.
Yeah,
There's only so much you can do in a sound design, from a sound design perspective, without seeing the actual mechanics of the heroes and their abilities and stuff. We have to have that stuff first to seriously get a grip on, okay, how does this need to sound?
Backlash1337 has just subscribed. Thanks for subscribing.
Thanks, man.
Oh, thanks for Demonic for gifting the subscription.
Or woman want my, you know,
I want my gift badge. I want it.
Let's see.
Wait,
how many champs?
I'm
have
going to
you made-
Google how much I need.
How many champs have you made concepts more, and how many are approved? 4. 4. How many? 4. I don't know if we can say that.
What's that? What was the question?
How many champs have we made concepts for, and how many were approved?
Where's Golden Leak when you need him?
Yep.
Let's see. What else is... oh, we didn't we have like a raffle we were doing today?
That's not happening today.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not happening today. That'll probably happen next week.
Alright. So, subscribe. So can they still get in, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna add some more subscriber information to the stream just to make it super clear what everyone is subscribing for. But basically, once we hit certain thresholds, you can request certain gifts, and this will be raffled off. So we've already hit 10, which was our first kind of subscriber point. And why is my brain going funny? I'm trying to concentrate on materials. That's it. So yeah, because we already hit 10 subscribers, which is fantastic, and we hit that in the first day that we were able to take subscribers. That means that sometime in the next week we'll be holding a raffle, and any one of those subscribers can win the opportunity to request a custom minion part, which I will make for the melee minion.
Please don't let Booth be the one.
Or they can request a custom piece of artwork from one of our concept artists, or they can request a lewd conversation with Omega.
You cannot request a lewd conversation with him.
You
I will record a voice line for you,
yeah,
though.
you can get a voice line from Omega. So those are the one of the 3 things that you can pick from for being one of the first 10 subscribers. We are still discussing what our next couple of subscriber milestones are going to be, but once we hit once we've decided that, we'll put the information up, and then once we hit those, you know, we'll happily, you know, try and give things away, the things that we're able to anyway.
Without, you know, getting in trouble.
Yeah, definitely.
Pad-Eye has joined the fray. Thanks for following.
Thank you. Now I need.
I really wanted
Yeah.
more badges.
All the people that have joined the company, they can just ask us for stuff, so this like so like they can win.
Yeah.
Winners get free merch. Wait,
Yeah,
what?
so they count towards so people on the team count towards the number, but they can't actually win the prize because they can just ask us for stuff. So
Oh well, I'm dropping the hell out of here.
Yeah, then we can actually win.
See you later,
Let's do
Scrubboard.
Alright, Vic, let's go.
Okay, so this should. So if I click apply now, we should get. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that this doesn't just look really, really bad. But this will hopefully demonstrate what I meant by like this mask texture doing things.
No,
So
what are
if
all
I-
these connections here, Almighty? Like, what? How does this work? I'm very ignorant.
Okay, here we go. So now we have some details on the Minion guy. You see he's got like scratches all over him. He's got like dirt building up in some of the recesses here. You know, all that good stuff. And if we zoom right in, we can see like
Oh my goodness.
the detail really holds up, because what we're actually doing is we're blending between preset materials. So the materials themselves, like, they already have like this great detail and this great resolution and everything. All we're doing with this texture map is blending between the materials.
Wow.
Dr. Snoop 1 has joined the fray. Thanks for following. Let's see. Are we actually gonna have official Visionary Games Twitch? We already do. That was linked there, down there. Is the game going to be free? No, you guys, you have to pay like thousands of dollars upon thousands of dollars.
No,
upon
last I
millions
heard
of
it's about
dollars.
$60. And that
It's
only comes with one hero.
Pay directly to us.
With one
It's-
hero.
One here.
The game
rest of
the game is going to be just like the NHS in England. It's going to be free at the point of entry,
Making
but
the appointment.
yeah, it'll be free at the point of access, but you may have to pay like some additional taxes.
Scorpies has
alright,
joined the fray. Thanks for following.
Here we go. So he's all.
Right, there should be another one coming up as well.
I think you subscribed as well. Does Scorby subscribe as well?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, thanks for subscribing. I don't have a line for subscriptions. I should probably make one.
Yep, you should.
You're a bad over voice. Like,
you're
God, you should know
bad.
these things.
Bad voiceover. Bad.
I did. Hey, I'm given lines to read. I don't make my own.
Like, I'm just the one who makes everything awkward. Lee does everything else. You're the one who reads things. That's how it goes.
Yep.
Let's see.
So Booth
one job.
asked like what all these connections are, so I'll explain them.
Yes.
So for those that are unfamiliar, this is the Unreal Engine material editor, and this is a master material. And what I mean by master material is like in here, I can basically go like I define exactly what everything inside the material does. And then you have material instances, which are children of a master material, and you can see that this one, literally, like, is just the material that's defined in the master, and then you get a couple of things that you can parameterize for like within that material, and that's it. Like that's the difference. That's the difference between those two things. And what these connections are is. So this is a preset material that I've built already, and it's built using like a couple of textures and a couple of parameters, and you can see here so this is our base color texture, and it plugs into our base color output, It's not metallic, so I've set metallic to 0. It's not emissive, we don't want it to glow or anything, so I've set that to 0. It's not skin or like a leaf or anything, so we don't want any light to transmit through the surface, so we've set subsurface and those things to 0. It is, however, 100% opaque, so we've set that to 1. And then again, we've got like these. So this texture here defines ambient occlusion, roughness, and cavity. Cavity is an odd one to explain. I'll do that some other time.
You said cavity.
Cavity. So yeah, like the so that's what these so yeah, that's what like one of our material definitions is. And like I said, I've already built up like a library of material definitions. So what I'm doing in our master material is I'm bringing in like a whole bunch of these like predefined materials, because what this means is like anything in our game that uses this material, they will all have consistency. They will all look like they're from the same place, that they're using the same rocks and that kind of thing. And that's really, really important to us. So yeah, like within here, like so basically I'm going. I should rename this to rock layer actually, because it is the whole layer. So this is our rock layer of the material, and it's built up from 3 different rock preset materials and a dirt material. And so this is our weathering. So I've basically gone like, okay, so we've got like our base rock, and then the red line here that comes out, that's us saying like anything in this texture, like I showed you this texture earlier, anything in the red channel of this texture is going to have some grime. It's going to be like a little bit grimy. And then the green one is going to be dirt, and then the blue one is going to be our like scratches and stuff along the edge. So you can see like we've got scratches around the edges here. We've got dirt in here, and that's basically that's how we build up these materials.
Miguel 9850 has joined the fray.
Thanks for following.
Thank you.
Also, somebody's asked, can we get polls more often regarding various topics? Example, the one about your female character in the boobs poll. Just interested in being able to get feedback frequently with just clicking one of the options.
Personally, I don't mind that. It's actually so the boobs poll was almost a social experiment of mine. I told Golden Week, I was like, hey look, check this out. I'm gonna ask people whether I should make the boobs bigger or smaller or whatever, and then I'm not gonna do anything to them. And then we'll see how many people like bitch about it afterwards, like, oh yeah, like everyone said to leave it the same and you changed stuff. Which actually happened. There were complaints about how we changed the boobs of Mangus, but I didn't touch them at all.
But you wanted to touch them though.
Wow.
Stop! Oh my god, so lewd.
Oh well,
Obscene.
let's
God.
see. Inappropriate.
You're only like 4 though, aren't you? So how do you know these things?
Yeah, man. Yes.
If you make a dark and evil minion, would you have to change all the
never know.
materials?
If I made a dark and evil minion, would I have to change the materials? Yes, but as you can see from the fact that we can just drag and drop materials in, it's really not that tall an order. I can also parameterize some of these things to some extent as well. So, yeah. So like what I'm probably going to have to do is put a switch in here somewhere that says like, if you're on Team A, then have red crystals. If you're on Team B, then have blue crystals. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Oh, Sob's here and he donated 200 bits. Please let's start another bit war, Sob.
Thanks for the bits.
Thanks for the bits.
Oh, the biddies. Oh.
All the bits.
Sub
Can
brought
we
the
have-
dangly bits.
Can we have character sweating effects after fights?
Character sweating effects after fights. You could, but like the camera's never really going to be close enough for you to see it that well. I mean, like if we do a review system like the original Paragon had, then I guess it could be cool. but that's absolutely like a long-term addition.
You're required to play the game completely zoomed in and ultra graphics.
Ultra graphics at 4K.
So many
4K.
POV 0.
Oh, graphics.
Hey,
Right,
make
so-
sure, guys, don't forget we have to tighten up the graphics on level 3.
Somebody's going to be running 4 2080 Ti's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the new one that's came out? It's like 8K or something.
13K, right? 12K.
Mac's talking about it. Apple's talking about their new high definition display. It's supposed to come out with the new Mac Pro in 2019. So.
How many
But
pixels can you cram in that monitor?
Apple talk
All
a lot
of
of
them.
shit though. So.
But the human eye can't even pick up 4K, can they? Like all of it.
A 4K? Well, absolutely. What the human eye has a difficulty differentiating between is frame rates. And once you get to between 100 and 120, it's difficult for people to start to distinguish above that generally.
So, yeah.
Sob is Santa, I've already confirmed it. Yep, Sob is Santa. You know, Australian Santa. In Australia, Christmas happens during the summer, so the story's completely different in Australia.
Yeah. Okay, so now I have this interesting thing where I have to basically define what the crystals are going to look like, and so I do have this like preset material, but I'm not really happy with how it looks like on the minion. Like I kind of want some different. I just want it to look different. So I'm gonna build up a material from scratch for the crystal. I think.
When are you going to add the fillet to the minion?
God damn it, Booth, with your shit joke.
Look, can you not see the arrow?
And look, there's even a laser coming out of it.
Frickin'
gotta snipe.
sharks with frickin' lasers.
Can you
I'm
make a
legit
real
crying.
Their frickin' pelvis.
Can you make a real-time strategy like Age of Empires? Are you making?
No, we're making it Battle Royale. That's where the money's at.
We're making Tetris. We're reinventing Tetris.
We're actually making Contra.
What's Contra?
Oh.
I'm about to leave.
Contra is one of my favorite games of all time. Should probably let people
Yeah.
know.
The only thing I know about it is it used to be an arcade game, and it was.
Wait,
it was
has Sob
bad.
Moisty been like gifting people subscriptions again today?
No,
Not
today
today,
he's been good.
Because we've climbed 3 subscriptions
200
today.
bits so far.
We've got 3 extra subscriptions. I'm not sure who they're from. I'm really sorry.
One was me. One was.
Well, you don't count.
Well,
Why?
he gifted it to somebody.
Oh, you gifted
I
it to
gifted
someone.
Backlash.
Okay. Yeah, gifting's
Join the
okay, I guess.
fray. Thanks for following.
It was the other one. It began with a C, and they followed, and then the sub didn't come up. Scorebase. That one.
Let me just.
I can't quite.
Wait, I
agree
can go
with
into
that.
Streamlabs as well, can't I?
Yep.
I can't quite agree with that frame rate discussion. I can easily tell the difference between 120 and 240 FPS. Usually, many others could tell the difference. However, it's become astonishingly obvious when you take the mouse in your hand along with 240 Hz versus 120. The mouse to screen input thing, it just feels different.
Okay.
Yeah? Yeah, when you get up to that high frame rate, your eyes just kind of say it's the same, but your hands are just like, no, there's something better about this one.
Can you combine AoE 2 and StarCraft? Age of Empires 2 and StarCraft? I mean, we can. It's very much within our ability. I think legally we can't do that.
I want to combine Mortal Kombat with Pokemon Go.
Oh my god, Pokemon Go. Oh.
You just walk around punching people.
Yeah.
You just bring like a kunai on a chain.
All of a
We're not
sudden,
playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
all of a sudden you're sitting there on the bus, and next thing you
I
hear
was
is
waiting. I was
finish
hoping
him,
to
and
say
the person closest to you. That's it.
finish him. Just the person close to you just says, "Oh no!" Then his head just explodes.
I had an amazing stream yesterday, so care some more. Then Sob gave us 100 more bits. Sob, we know you're trying to sneak your way into that first place spot. McMusters is now up.
McMusters has joined the fray.
Thanks for
That-
following.
That may be one of the best handles I've ever heard. I like McMuffsters. That's awesome.
Oh god.
You aren't slick.
You ain't slick.
Damn, Moisty actually gave a few. He gave one to Zim, Omega, Node, Golden. Welsh.
Yeah, he was just on a gifting spree last time.
There's Golden.
Hey, Golden.
Golden Nudes.
Golden, you can take over my place because I'm going to be leaving in like 9 minutes.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Actually, so we had a question about how many masters we have in development right now. Is that a Golden question?
What's up, YouTube?
This is not YouTube. Get out.
Wait,
Just Twitch hears that, just bans you. Just like, are you endorsing YouTube?
Where do we get shut
Welcome to the Monolith Update.
down? Hey guys, welcome to the community corner.
why is he so quiet?
So, I'm assuming he's driving.
I think he
Oh,
is
yeah,
driving.
yeah. Yeah, I am driving. Sorry. Can y'all hear that?
We could.
That is so dangerous.
I've just done
He's holding
something.
his phone out the window.
I've just done something with these claws, and it looks kind of mental.
Damn them pets. Ooh.
Mental as in good, or oh my
As in
goodness!
radioactive.
That actually looks pretty cool.
I'm going to be getting most.
It's
That was timed perfectly.
it's a little gauche. It's just a little bit gauche.
Boof, I think this is a question for you. Are we getting both a male and female voice? Not interested in sparking a social political discussion right now.
Yes,
But I
we are
can't do
getting both male and female announcers. We're going to be doing other announcer packs that will add bits of hilarity to your gaming experience. So yes, that's something that is in the works.
Oh yeah. By the way, there's 15 heroes. Well, we have a lot of heroes in development, but there's 15 that are prominently in focus.
Woo.
Oh yeah,
And yeah, no, I'm on a bus, dude. It's all good.
that's what we want. Look at that shit.
It felt like you were like standing on top of a car talking.
You go
to us.
like I realized
that
there's
looks kind of spectacular.
no, hang on. I realized there's a delay between what I'm seeing and what you guys are seeing, but just this looks neat.
Unless we all just go on our own call and you just screen share it with us.
My stream is just like really laggy right now for me. Feels
Yeah,
bad.
now, for like,
Mine's okay.
since Golden's been here, it's been a bit laggy, but
Damn.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I have such adverse effects on streams.
Pink lava.
yeah. Like, he seems to enjoy it a bit.
Wait,
That
did you
looks
say
really
lava?
good.
Hang on. I can do even better. Hang on.
Right.
Someone just
What
said
have I
lava.
started?
Someone just said lava, and I'm just like, oh wait, hang on.
I said lava earlier.
Shh. It's not about you.
It's my credit now, Demonic. Shh.
After everything I've done.
It's not about you, dude. Just chill.
Prototype 4.
Yeah. Did they even make a third one?
I don't think they did. It was just 1 to 2.
Both of them were pretty fun though.
I only played the second one, but it was pretty good.
I only played the second one.
Sob says, "Ooh, that looks dope, af," and then gave us 100 more bits.
Looks dope, af. I
love how you said
love
first.
when stuff is dope, af.
Dope AF.
Yes.
What's an acronym which could be AF?
As fuck.
I was going to say that, but no. I didn't want to say that.
Why not? Come on, it's only a word.
Because it doesn't have the S in it. It can't be as fuck without the S.
What? That's not how acronyms work.
Wait, that's.
No, but you
God
know every
damn it.
you know when someone puts
Yeah,
I bet you're the
I know
guy,
what
you're the
talking
kind of
about.
person
I know
that
what
puts
you're
like rip in pieces.
You want to try that again?
That laugh.
That was excellent.
No, that's just too much effort. I just go RI and just hope they figure out the rest.
May I
Yeah,
ask?
I mean,
Yep.
Stop.
I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, there was a lot of flashy effects causing distractions, but it really depends on how your GPU handles things. I think that I never really had a problem with Paragon as far as the flashiness until late game. Not late game, sorry. Until V42 because of all the different effects that cards applied. That's about it, though.
You need to hydrate has splashed the fray. Thanks for the reminder.
Oh god.
Get out that pool party skin announcer. But yeah,
Summertime twin blast.
may I ask you? Oh yeah, we gotta read the questions for the people on YouTube.
Wearing doesn't affect T for teen.
May I ask you about your opinion? I feel that Paragon are very messy in team fights because of too many flashy effects causing distractions. What do you think? That was the question that was just answered. I'm curious. Do you think that the Masters would be swearing often, or is it going to be a T for teen, where the swearing is to a minimum?
We haven't recorded any voiceovers that say "die motherfucker die" yet. So right now, I'm pretty sure we're T for teen. Damn.
We haven't gotten to our edgy teenager phase like Riot did with Clem.
God damn.
Whoa, buddy. We're rated T for tone it down a notch.
Whoa, buddy, we're trying to make a game.
think you need
you
to calm.
thoughts can hit the road.
You
I think you need
thought?
to slow your roll.
Did you say you
guys-
thought?
Did you not see that already?
No.
King made a thing. He's like, someone swore in like text chat, and he's like, "Whoa, man, we're rated T for take it down a notch." And then Golden just took it and took it into Photoshop.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I just didn't see all the like thought stuff.
Why does the Minion look like a trip incarnate? That is because of the maps, yeah. The
Yep.
maps?
Yeah, that's because of the map.
Can I post that meme in general chat, chit chat? Do you think like the public
You
one?
can post whatever you want. You're the man now, dog.
Yeah, you're the one that's gonna get the other side of the stick.
Have you contacted Samuel L. Jackson for some voice work yet? I mean, shh, no spoilers.
I think we should get. What's his name?
No,
I think we should get-
nobody needs to know about my relationship with SLJ. Okay.
We didn't even need to contact him. He
Damn, no.
contacted us.
He contacted us like, "Yo,
Whoa,
Just
this
in
is a
case
Christian-
any of SLJ's lawyers out there are listening, this is totally in
He did
jest.
not, in fact, contact us.
He did not, in fact, contact us.
We should get Patrick Warburton as a announcer.
Who's
Are we ever
Minions have spawned.
we should get
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman."
Minions have spawned. Sometimes they spawn at a different rate. Sometimes not.
Minions have spawned, and are we ever going to? Are we ever going to?
Crunk,
Get an airplane. Get a freaking airplane pilot announcer. After
Hello.
everything is.
Are we ever going to witness things like Shinbi, or are keeping us safe from things like that? Design-wise, her kit was cool. Let me tell you, those flashing lights and endless cheers made that game for me.
Let me tell
Shinbi
you.
was so fun to watch.
I
you
love
know?
her.
Right.
I will totally make a K-pop announcer and force that onto your account just to piss you off.
Look at this.
Nah,
Look at this poor guy. Look at this poor legless guy. Right. So this is where a bit of the whole like programming thing comes in. Now I'm gonna attempt to make the randomization stuff.
Ooh.
So
Attempt.
yeah, attempt.
The mystical torso minion.
Yeah, hang on, right, so I need to think about how I'm going to do this, so I think I'm going to need,
I don't even know who Patrick Warburton is.
He's Krunk
I know
from
what I need to know, so
Emperor's
I
New
can do it.
Groove.
Never seen it.
Yes.
You've never seen Emperor's New Groove?
No.
Oh
Who
yeah,
else?
Patrick Warburton as Kronk is just absolutely
Pull
priceless.
the lever. Who else is he
It's
though? What
great.
else is he in? He's in a lot of things.
I
He
don't
does the
watch.
same voice for
Jeez,
everything, so he might as well just be Patrick Warburton. It's Patrick Warburton and everything.
He's
Yeah,
Lemony
the only
Snicket
thing I-
in a series of unfortunate events.
No. The only time
Demonic.
you say Patrick Warburton, I just think of Warburton's The Bread.
He watched the first episode of Rules of Engagement and listen to him on that. He's hilarious. I mean,
Oh yeah, that too. I forgot all about that.
So I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this with arms for now, and then because if it works with the arms, then I can do it with everything else. So.
That makes sense.
Can Moisty get a jungler with a sarcasm level of over 9,000? You may get an announcer with that. if we're going through a passive aggressive announcer.
Unless we just make Goku. Wait, who was it that said that they need a hero which is like Goku and what's the other one?
I don't
no one needs Goku, you donut.
Oh god. Yes.
I really am going to contact a very good friend of mine who I guarantee would just kill that kind of a voiceover.
Please do.
Cusco skin when? Cusco skin for who is the better question.
Okay, what Cusco? Do we want the llama skin or do we want the human skin?
Wrong lever.
Yeah. Esma skin confirmed.
Yzma.
Should I just not even say what's a Kuzco skin?
Cusco is the name of the main character in Emperor's New Groove.
Leave.
A Shindy K-pop announcer brute forced into my account.
At least I'm not the only one who doesn't know who Patrick Warburton is.
He's
Okay.
very funny. Just look him up. He's very funny.
I'm pretty sure. Does he play Joe on Family Guy?
Oh yeah, he does.
What was that, Omega? I'm sorry, I missed it.
Then I know the voice, I just don't know him.
A Beard said, I would 11 out of 10 fall in love with this project if I end up honestly getting a Shinbi K-pop announcer brute forced into my account just so that you can piss me off. We've got some work to do. I'll go practice my
All right.
Korean.
There you go. It's gonna be one of
Get
those things
scab
that
on
happen.
this, man.
Yeah, that would just be excellent.
Flashing lights, endless cheers, Princess Ayane Muchi.
Oh my God.
We could do a good old-fashioned James Stewart announcer. That'd be awesome. Wow, minions are spawning.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
The grandma announcer pack.
Uh,
Well, dearie, make sure you go out there and be safe.
Your tower's been destroyed, Mary.
Jim! I'm looking for our tower. Have you seen it?
These are actually good ideas. I mean, this is stuff that I would very much like to do that we've been talking a little bit about. You know.
Someone do Job from Arrested Development.
I don't know. Will the stream be uploaded to... Yes, it will be uploaded to YouTube.
Like always.
Triple kill.
Now be a dearie and go take the enemy core for me, would you, Dad?
No, just have like a voice packs for like different masters with like skins, just like for pings.
Wait, Boof, do Hank Hill.
Legally, it cannot be Hank Hill. It can be...
It can't be called Hank. We'd have to call it something else.
Dank Hill.
Dank Hill.
Dank Dank
Dank
pill.
pill.
That's awesome.
Dank.
Dank pill.
Different skin. Close enough.
No, dank pill. Why does that sound like slang for a drug?
The minions
People
are
buy it
spawned.
thinking it's something else.
Dank chill.
Dank chill. There you go. That's better.
We're about to get in that ass.
God damn.
We're about got your whole financing covered, guys. Implement announcer voice packs into your in-game shop. With 10 out of 10 pay money for that.
Damn it, Bobby, you lost another tower.
Please give me a sexy VO confirmed.
Your tower has
that
been
would be excellent.
destroyed.
So it is spawning.
Anyway.
So it is
Your
spawning.
tower is gone to shit.
It is current.
No, if you get tower dived and the person gets out with Hank Hill, you should just say something about the tower not having enough propane.
We sell tower and power accessories.
Your core is about out of propane.
Alright, guys, I have to go to class, but I will totally come back later and I'll see you next stream. maybe.
Class?
You have no class. Come on, you're classless.
I know,
God damn.
She's
because
He's
I'm the life of the
classy.
party.
Right. Okay.
But-
So the randomizer is kind of working. Like it's spawning a random left hand, but
It's just not in the right place.
it's it's definitely in the wrong place right now.
But yeah, love you guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So now I need to figure out. Gotta be. Gotta be. Is it gonna be local transform or? Let's try relative. Nothing. Nothing happens. Yay!
There's the,
Yes.
the random hand just existing.
Yeah, random hand. Just this.
so when he just pops out Google to find out.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe I'll just open up the project where I did this once before. Like, so wait, what did I do? And then I'll look at the code in there and I'll be disgusted with myself, like, oh, this is gross.
What is it, like messy and stuff?
Turn down for what?
Everything you say with Hank Hill's voice is just top.
Yeah. I
Gotta-
love his Hank Hill.
I've got another good friend who's actually much better than I am.
Okay, so it's spawning, but we don't have animation. That's okay. I can sort that stuff out. So our animation blueprint is
It's pretty much there. Just
Yeah.
I wonder if that's
I got the eye of a tiger, and you're gonna hear me roar.
oh,
gonna check and see if this isn't like a default setting that I can set in here.
Okay, now the arm is to the right.
Billie Jean's not my lover.
Wait, can you do boom power?
Boomhauer? Is that the dude that just absolutely makes no sense at all? I wasn't going to get my. Is that the guy you're talking about?
Yeah.
I can't really do him at all.
Someone did him yesterday or the other day. Was it? I thought it was.
It wasn't me.
Maybe it was Rob. Other Rob.
Aha, there we go. Cool. I fixed it. Neat. Real neat.
you just had to change the mannequin.
Well, something else is going on as well though, because like the animations are out of sync. But that's something that I can fix up later. So first of all, I'm gonna get like all of the arms and legs and shoulders and stuff in and randomized, and then I'm gonna fix up the out of sync animation. So, yeah. I wonder if I could make this.
Yeah, the main thing is the very long claw also will probably be going through the floor.
No.
No, it'll be, you know, the only thing it'll be going through is the necks of the other minions.
Ah, yeah.
Be right back, boys. Be right back.
But wait,
Mud
they're
between
rocks.
Yeah, they don't even have necks, because as you can see, the necks,
It's floating.
the heads are floating, yeah.
Okay, fine. Through their jaw. Better.
No.
I just hear an echo of my own voice and I hate it.
I heard that too. I hear my own voice echoing.
So now that I've got that bit working, make sure that it works for the right arm as well. Oh yeah, I forgot to change that in the... I'll do that. Go on message now that I know that that's the thing that has to be done. Does anyone have any questions about like what it is that I'm doing right now? Because I realise that I'm just kind of like programming away and making stuff work, but not really explaining the process. I'm terrible at explaining things as I do them, so it is more helpful for you to ask a question, I think.
Yeah, what program are you using?
This is Unreal Engine 4. You can get it for free from unrealengine.com.
Or the Epic Games launcher.
And epicgames.com. And
Yeah.
you can get it from the Epic Games launcher as well.
I already have a 4-liter, 6-cylinder.
I may be way behind here, but when did we get animation for the minions?
It's
So-
in the skeleton.
Yeah, so you will have seen the in the tech demo, they had some like placeholder minions.
We had mannequins, yeah.
Yeah, the placeholder mannequins. I've basically just I exported.
Oh,
I
okay.
exported the skeleton for those mannequins out. So
Right.
you may remember like when I was sculpting the minion, like he's in this pose. And yes, I know there's a delay. So he was in this pose, and then I exported the skeleton out into 3ds Max and reposed him so that he could be rigged to that
Okay.
skeleton or skinned to
cool,
that skeleton.
That sounds awesome.
So it's got basically the basic of the run animation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just because he's a nice guy making things easy on the animators.
Yeah, I'm trying
That's very true.
to make things easy for everyone. Leg all that. Okay. Right, leg on. Where my right leg? My left leg, even left legs. Okay.
So
Leg
we
one.
talked about differentiating between the minions that represent either team
Mm-hmm.
by the color of the crystal. I wonder if it would be a little easier to do something similar to what Paragon had, which is one set of minions was significantly darker than the other.
Yeah, that's something that we can do as well, and it shouldn't be too difficult either. I'll play around with that after I've got all this stuff working, because this is going to be the bit where like everything falls apart, if it's going to fall apart.
Okay, okay.
Do we have any other questions?
Rock types.
Why can't you see the whole body animation? You will see the whole body animation once the whole body is put together.
He's just randomizing arms at the moment.
Oh, and as far... Oh, right, hang on. No. I think I understand a little bit better. So, with, like, he asked, like, when running, and that's because because he's built up of, like, different bits that are all kind of, like, snapped together.
It's like Lego.
Yeah, kind of like Lego. Like, you can only view each individual part, like, in the skeletal mesh editor like this. So, like, at the moment, I mean, I think this looks kind of cool.
That actually does. I mean, add some kind of like, you know, luminescence underneath them, some kind of energy, and you've got like a little floating awesome minion sitting there.
Also looks quite scary, like the face and the claws.
That is kind of
He's
awesome.
staring at you like a poltergeist.
Yep.
Yeah,
Those
just imagine that running
those
at
minions
you.
are quite a bit more menacing than, you know, the minions that we've all been used to playing. It's like I almost won't feel bad dying to that minion,
Yeah, these ones actually look like they're going to kill you.
even though we are going to say, you know, and you have died unvaliantly.
Can we just make this a hero?
Can we just make this a hero? No. However, I have had. Do you know what? I had a dream. I have a dream. I had a dream the other day.
Okay, Nelson
The
Mandela,
child
calm
fall,
down.
little minions.
No, I had a dream the other day where we could have a master called the Minion King, and like his ability set could be about manipulating minion waves and stuff.
Transform an entire minion
That
wave for
could
the
be
entire
very
game.
cool.
No, he transforms into a minion wave.
Oh man. Yeah, he's just made of like 100 tiny minions.
What if you actually made? What if you
Oh my
actually made him? What if you actually made one of his skills? He could be kind of a pet build to where, you know, a wave of your minions has been cleared, and he could literally just summon another wave of minions in front of him, like every 100 seconds or something like that. That'd
There
be
we
kind of
go.
awesome.
His ultimate is basically, this lane dies now.
Here you go, look.
It's
So
basically,
if I just click this button a few times, we've got randomized legs, except I think the right leg... Oh no, why is the right leg always... Oh no, there you go, it's not. It's just, you know, RNG. So hopefully you guys can see in the stream in a second when the stream catches up. I'm rotating between minions. I need to add the
Yeah,
shoulders
this is
as well.
very awesome. I still say that dude looks like he's just saying, "I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm gonna bite your balls."
Yep.
Nyah, 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 nyah. For that reason alone, we cannot make them waist height. I won't be able to play the game for this laughing out of sheer hilarity.
Yep.
No, they're waist height, and they just don't have arms. They attack by biting.
We're gonna get on Minion VO here very soon as well. Not that they're gonna say anything, but they're gonna make noise.
More
Yeah.
than just the sound of their weapons slicing through the air.
Yeah, that's all sound design.
Yeah.
Okay, this should hopefully...
Brandon. I just saw that movie.
Has anybody in here ever seen the YouTube video "Racist Mario"?
Yes, I have.
That just
I
popped
might
up
have.
a couple days ago. A buddy of mine sent it to me. and I couldn't see for like a sheer minute from laughter.
There we go. So we have a randomized minion.
Yep.
Oh yeah, so people may ask, like, why isn't there any hair at the moment? I need to redo some bits of the hair.
Rocks have hair.
They were
Crystal.
crystals, like crystal formations on his head.
Oh, you're on about the crystals. Because when you're going to have that as another component which changed.
Morlana asks, will that make all those parts loaded with the game? So basically, it will only load the components that have been chosen at random within the construction script. It won't load all of the bits, so it should still be okay in terms of performance.
Have we discussed, and is it permissible to discuss, how the minions will actually spawn into the map?
No.
What's in like a spawn animation or?
Well, yeah, like I mean, like I had an idea of like as if you had some rock-like structure that has some kind of, I don't know, portal that they can port in from or something like that, or even a rock-like structure that they literally morph out of, and then
like,
they can move on to lane. That would be kind of cool. But
Like Lord of the Rings, the Urukais come out of the mud kind of thing.
there you go.
Yeah.
Because in
Also,
Paragon you had them come through like a portal.
I just want to point out, Sob just snuck the top bit
look,
spot.
Look at that!
from Too Bad.
Oh, too bad. Got snaked by a bit. Oh.
Yeah, that was a little while ago.
Yeah, that was a while ago. I noticed it a while ago. But
Good job, Sob. Got there without anyone noticing.
Alright, I'm gonna ping Too Bad in this.
You sneaky
What's the-
dog. You sly dog.
What's the current top?
1501.
Yep, 1501.
Oh, one.
Too Bad is at 1500.
I see.
Trying to think what I can do with just to make him look interesting.
Sorry, Sob, I had to do it.
Had to do it too.
He's gonna go soft now.
Stop. Sorry, Sob. Now Too Bad's gonna take it back. Then you're gonna have to try to sneak it back.
Basically, whoever's got the bigger bank account.
You can get bits for free. Not very quickly.
Not naughty bits. Those cost money.
Depends, you can do like promotions and whatever.
Like, it is just crazy for me to think of how many of these like connect to this area go with just the minion. I can only imagine what's going to happen with one of the.
He
the heroes.
shouldn't even really be that expensive either. He's less than 300 instructions. The
Less than 300.
less than 300. I
I'll
mean, like
get
some of the Paragon minions were like some of the Paragon things were like super expensive. Ah, there we go. There's like some red crystals with like red fire on the inside.
Let's see this.
Ooh, cool.
Then, so what I need to do now is turn this into material function, which isn't too difficult.
I'm already having ideas for Christmas minions, Valentine's minions, St. Patty's Day minions.
Yeah.
No, the Christmas minion should just be like the regular minion, but it just has the Santa hat on. That's it.
Kind of what I was thinking.
That's the
Yeah,
only change.
Or have like the
Maybe some elven booties on them as well.
I was gonna say he should be wrapped in Christmas lights. This should be like tangled.
So, here was my idea for a Sevrog Christmas skin.
Oh, God.
So you have him dressed up like what's
Nazgul.
what's that like? What?
Nazgul. Ghost of
Naz-
Christmas.
A Naz. Well, there you go. That would be kind of cool. But for his weapon, this is the part that I had. I thought it would be awesome to have a candy cane with a severed Rudolph head on top of it.
Damn. Hardcore.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. Just beating you with Rudolph's severed head.
Oh god.
Yep. That'd have been awesome.
Rudolph had a really shiny nose.
Yep. And have it
Now
glowing like a light bulb.
I mean,
Now
it's
you ever
still
see
it's still red and shiny,
You
just with blood.
So this is a material function. Material functions are different to what you see in the main material. So this is basically like I've gone, okay, this is how I want my crystals to look, right? And now I'm converting it into a material function, which is something we can drag and drop into other places, similar to that's like what these materials here are. Like these are all material functions that you can like reapply elsewhere. And because of that, like because it's a material function, it basically acts as if like it doesn't have like the weathering inputs and stuff like that that we have in the main material. You can't preview those inside here, unfortunately.
I wonder, is it possible for us to have like a death-like character that has a big long scythe without it being too much of an homage to Sevarog?
Maybe like we could do like like if you were to take reference from games like Warhammer and stuff, like they have
Oh, there you go.
they have like cyborg like undead cyborgs in Warhammer 40k called Necrons, and they have some really cool like robot skeleton things that we could do.
Alternatively, you look at like my emo, it's like pretty much that. A Grim Reaper with a scythe.
Do you have?
Rip Golden's into them.
Bye, Gold.
Bye bye Golden.
Into the great abyss of high
Sorry,
pain.
guys. I know it's like breaking up really bad.
You're breaking up with me. Wow.
On stream as well.
Wow.
Brutes.
Groot. Groot.
Brutal.
I am Groot. Someone asks, how soon will the closed alpha be, and how do I get in?
Closed alpha started a week ago, and you can't. I'm joking. I am joking. Closed alpha is a long way off.
Yeah, it's a while off.
Well, it's playable as long as you can actually load into the game, so
It's technically playable now,
exactly.
but yeah. Are you on a what? What is that I'm hearing?
A Golden on the motorway or whatever, or freeway, whatever you want to call it in America.
For
a second,
Huh?
For a second, I was like, "Yeah, we got a highway." Some places. Speaking of calling things differently in different places, for some reason, like one day, I was just really bored and just looked up a map of those things. And in America, you know, for like drinking fountains, water fountains, whatever, you know, there's in Rhode Island. I don't know where this came from, but for some reason, people apparently call water fountains or drinking fountains bubblers in Rhode Island.
Interesting.
Why?
I don't know. It's just the weirdest thing.
Anything else caught your eye with bubblers?
Bubblers. Yeah, this is
Okay,
just a weird thing.
so now I've made a material function for the crystals, and I can set a parameter in here called Minion team. Go there. And someone suggested making things really dark, right? Like if it's the other thing. Is this what I want? Is this what I want?
I don't know, is it?
I don't know.
Sorry about that, fellas.
I'm going mad. I'm mad.
Too mad.
Too mad, bro. Too mad.
Should be. Hashtag too mad.
Hashtag too bad.
Hashtag 3 bad.
Inflationary language. I like that.
3 spoopy 5 me.
That's so gross.
Okay, so
I should probably not ask what you're meaning then.
I should be able to do in here somewhere. Realizing that the engineering team is going to be like, why would you do that? There's already a variable for that.
Yeah, coding team's just gonna yell at you. Just go
Oh
like,
yeah.
Either that or they're just gonna go, okay, and then just silently judge what you've done.
Yeah. Someone on programming is going to be like, bro, why?
Yeah. Wait.
There's,
Zim,
I can
is Zim
just
still
like,
here?
what? Sorry?
Yeah, Zim's still here. Zimatcha.
Judge. Takes one look at the coding, just, I can already see like 17 things wrong here at least, and that's being generous.
Yep.
And that's just from one code to the other.
I don't want component. I want component. The. Go. Parameter name. What? Go there. Should go at the end of that. Cool. So hopefully, fingers crossed. There we go. Red team, blue team.
Someone says, looks like Davy Jones' cursed crew members.
Could be.
I can see that.
Wow, red team, blue team is pretty awesome.
I don't know if you guys can see what's on the stream. Like, I don't know how delayed it is, but I'm just having fun flipping between
further behind.
red team and blue team and watching it like randomized every time as well.
I'm further behind.
Cool.
So yeah, like, I mean, the engineering team, they can get rid of this team variable that I've made, and they can drop their own existing team thing in, and it'll just work. Which is cool. And adjusting like the hue of the colors and stuff that we're using, that's also really easy to do. One of the things I'm going to do right now actually is I'm going to make this even darker, I think. Oh, I see why. Now the blue team should be even darker then. Someone says they would prefer darker red and blue. Well, I mean, you know, this is all just like stuff what I am making just because.
Can we change?
This is not final.
Yeah, none of this is, well, I mean, like the mesh and stuff is mostly final, but the materials and stuff, like I can update these at any point. Like when Golden finally like gets home and looks at them, he can be like, bro, they look terrible, fix it, you know. Not that he would, but.
Dude, my main focus right now, honestly, like animation.
Yeah.
I think I found a solution though, Almighty. I'll have to tell you.
Cool. Yeah. We'll talk about it later. No worries. But so many emails from Twitch. Okay, so I need to. One of the things that I need to do right now is adjust the skeleton, but I also need to have a way of visualizing like our mesh instead of that one. Not helpful.
Oh yeah, and by animation, I didn't mean the minion, my bad. I meant like heroes.
Yeah, that's okay.
I think the minion was awesome.
Alright, I'm gonna go off. I'll see you guys later.
Alright, catch you later, man.
Later, man.
See you, mate.
So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to add some sockets, and I'm going to place them roughly where I think the eyeballs are. This one's going to be a little bit tricky, I think, getting them lined up. But adding sockets lets me add effects to specific locations. So if I go. So I can select this this socket here, and this socket is attached to. You can see it's got like this line here that's attaching it to a root bone, and that means that like whenever the head rotates, the socket will rotate with it, and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully, I can make sure that these. Oh wait, we have a left eye and a right. You know, whatever. I need something that I can preview the socket with, but I'll do that later.
Can you not use the minion as a preview for this?
No, because basically because the minion. So because the skeleton was created with that like prototype mesh, that is the preview mesh for the skeleton, which is kind of frustrating.
Okay.
So let me now. Yeah. Kind of annoying that I can only use like half the engine window at the moment because I can't like show everyone on Twitch like the rest of the stuff in the engine because then they'd see things that we really can't show yet.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hey, Omega.
is Omega in chat? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, Omega's in
Yeah.
school.
screw school, right? Just
Who needs school?
does
Probably
need
learn
school.
more from Almighty's streams than you do at school. But I do support education. Kids stay in school, don't do drugs. Visionary Games is a fan of the educational platform in our country.
What are we?
Are we?
I mean, Visionary Games has no problem with
I'm currently dealing with the American education system, so
I think America could use some, updates to their education system.
some reform. It's been the same for the last few decades. Some
Yeah.
reform.
It's funny, they used to have these things called civics classes here in the United States, and they used to teach you about the Constitution. That just all went away.
Yeah, it's gone.
Eyeball.
We've only shown you one lane. We have like a full map kind of like planned out and everything. Like it's all laid out. We're just in the process of making sure it doesn't look like ass.
Gotta make it look presentable, alright? Make sure that, make sure it can clean up nicely.
Yep.
Teach it how to tie and all that.
Yeah, it is important. So the construction. Oh, here we go. Failed. Article.
So Zakin asks, so Almighty, if you did want to do this, are you able to scale the limbs down retroactively?
Yes, I can. I mean, I can adjust the scale of like all of these things if I really wanted. Like, so let me find just the right arms, for example. So a transform is a location, rotation, and scale, and I can affect the scale, so I can multiply that down to like. Just gonna have like a super tiny left arm here. Remake the transform. Plug it in. So I go into viewport. The left arm is super tiny somewhere, like super tiny. I have a feeling it's like inside here right now. 'Cause it's so small. There you go. Super big! But some math clearly needs to be done to kind of offset position relative to scale as well. But generally speaking, when it comes to scale, all we really need to do is grab our capsule component, and then we can scale him down, like, make him smaller. All that good stuff. What am I doing? Right, okay, so we have the particle system, like that. Construction script, we're going to sequence. So first we're going to do our particle, and we're going to do it.
So who's going to be animating the Backpack Kid emote?
No idea, really.
That would be funny.
What do we call the socket? Oh yeah, look, particles coming out his eyeballs, Bramph.
Bramph. Okay.
Getting things. Yeah, I guess we'll give it a go. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? Right. Oh, there we go. So he's got particles coming out of his head right now. The location needs to change, and obviously the particle itself needs to change, but at least I know that that bit's working. So, I've got to be honest with you, everyone. Like, I am not a VFX artist. This is gonna look truly, truly awful. Like words can't. I don't think words can even describe what's about to happen. Okay. Oh, I actually need to make a material. Okay. Fine. That's not a problem. I can make material for this. Doing so much of this by memory, I can't, like... Open it. Let's open one that someone else made. Have a look at how they did it. You guys can look at the Bramphy Minion eye. How you all doing out there?
I was about to say, this is definitely the most lively stream we've ever had.
This is the
Yes!
the quietest I've ever been on stream, man. Just how are you all doing? Rah! So spawn rate. Wait, hang on. 20 I guess is fine. But our initial velocity can die. Oh, oh. Everything, there you go, everything all in the same spot. Yeah, trippy. So, sorry. One of the settings in here, I'm not sure which setting, but one of the settings in here. Ah, there we go. It's doing stuff and things. That in his head? I think that's in his head.
Fire! Fire!
Fire! Fire! Yeah, I think I need to add like something in the middle that makes it like constantly glowing there. Yes.
Fire!
Radial gradient. Yeah.
The John Petrucci Guitar Method, Episode 1.
Kill yourself.
And that's been taken out of context.
You can't actually play that fast because I'm just so fast.
Someone asks, can you guys answer anything concerning Visionary Games' views on ranked competitive play systems? Just like a general idea, something like that.
Rank or competitive play systems?
Yes.
From what I understand, that's an essential part of
That's something
the game.
that
I have no idea how they're putting it together, but I know that the idea of the game coming out without something like that has caused, naked upside down crucifixion scheduled for the first Monday Night Football game. So
it's something that we want as well.
Jeez.
So
it's a necessity apparently. So.
Yeah.
Fire!
hit all the fire. Well, I messed up.
I was about to say that's the laughter of a madman.
Yeah, I done goofed. I'll let everyone on the stream enjoy that for a second. I think I'm just gonna...
geez. Yeah.
I think that when we upload this to
seizure
that,
warning. Seizure warning.
Yeah. Could I get?
Got kids in Japan.
Hang on. We need to hear what Golden's ordering.
Could I get a grande mocha latte?
Grande mocha latte?
Yes, ma'am. Could I get like half the pumps of mocha though?
What was that? Half a pump of mocha?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that'll be all.
Okay. So there's gonna be 3 at the window.
Great, thank you.
Starbucks.
Oh, what's up, guys?
He doesn't even care.
Yo, what up?
Did you guys hear that?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh man.
I like how we're just laughing at a man ordering coffee.
I know.
Why not?
Just follow the
Dude, you
memes.
gotta get my coffee, man. It's like 6:30 over here.
It's 6:30 p.m. Man, I need my coffee.
It's 6 a.m. somewhere.
It is. It is 6 a.m. somewhere. Yeah, thanks, Markins. I'll do that in a minute. I'm just trying to work out where this. God, good lord. Okay, so that's not even in the right place. Bad. Okay. Surely I should be able to see where sockets are. Sockets. There we go. He's got a socket like in front of his eye at the moment. Roughly where I want to be. Okay, cool. I think that means that I'm just spawning it in the wrong place. Try that.
Be right back, boys.
Okay, now it's somewhere else. I don't know where it is. see a flickering, so I think it must be like somewhere around, but it's not where we want it to be.
Hello.
Hello.
Who is this?
It is Crisis. I heard my name.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Almighty.
Crisis joined. This is a crisis.
Who let this guy in? Good
I'm
lord.
so. Who let this guy in? Who
Can
let
I-
this guy on the team?
Can I I can server deafen Almighty.
Total, yeah.
Oh my god. Hope you server deafened him for you to say that.
Can I be mean? I can be very mean now.
Do it.
I mean, it doesn't bother me.
Almighty will just be like, oh, fuck it.
Yep. Means I don't have to eat your ass.
Almighty, I hate you, but I love you. It's a weird relationship.
I know, bro. Okay. This is really frustrating me.
What is but
Why this fire is not like in the eyeball like it's supposed to be? Because I know the socket's in the right place. Just means that I'm.
Ooh. Ooh. That's funky. Interesting. Mm. That's very funky, Almighty.
Hey, sorry guys.
I was expecting the crystals to be like blue or green. Never expected red.
Red crystals are the best.
Guess I could try this. Probably won't work.
I mean, blue crystals are cool too, but red crystals are.
Yep. Fire
Red's
crotch.
kinda like a
fire,
big
fire
fence.
crotch confirmed, guys.
Fire
Oh.
crotch confirmed. Oh no.
Fire crotch confirmed.
So fight me.
I saw some funky stuff in the art discussion page. Well, the art discussion channel.
What did you see?
The things going over the map. It looks really good.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
just
man.
gonna quickly Google this problem. Bear with me, guys. So UE4.
Golden.
Yeah.
By the way, the freaking OP minion. Oh, dude,
You like it, man?
Okay.
it looks fucking amazing.
I'm glad to hear you like it, dude.
By the way, update on the CM Moonshine is busy pulling some strings for me. The last time I heard.
Pulling some strings.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, dude. That's good to hear. I'm glad.
Yeah. Right now I have to do some work actually.
Yeah, man.
Mm. I believe. Was this right? Was. So it's this with that. Right. Have you guys seen? We're at 1.8k subscribers.
We're at 2,000.
Seriously?
Yeah, man.
We doubled since last week.
Yeah.
Fucking insane. I think it's all thanks to Almighty and you, Golden.
I don't know, man. I think it's Almighty.
Nah,
fucking
I'd
off.
say you're the MVP, Golden. Almighty isn't doing anything.
I'm
Yeah,
just
Almighty.
laughing, man.
Almighty's just. He's just like garbage right now, right?
Yeah.
I know, right? Like what?
Like, why is he even here?
I know.
Like, look at this. How unprofessional. He's busy Googling how to fix a problem. Like, he should know this stuff already.
I should just know this shit, right?
If this is his job, he should know what he's doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's right. Okay, so I've got it, but the socket is in the wrong place. So I just need to fix the socket, and then we're all good.
By the way, Boof! Where's the bird? Is Boof here? Boof is not here.
He hasn't said anything in a while.
So the minions are gonna have fireflies? Interesting.
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe. He's just playing with the facts at this point.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'm just having fun, man.
nice. I enjoy it when Almighty plays around.
Alright, I'm just playing Heroes of the Storm and I just had the sickest Dragon Blade ever.
I'm guessing that was Booth. Jude has a sign 2K. The fuck?
Move minus. Go. Sweet. Oh, an error somewhere. There we go, little flame eyes. Yeah.
I might tell you having fun.
Yeah, man. Now I need to find my minion function.
Sorry, everyone. Had a little girl with a bloody nose.
Aw.
You need to stop hitting little girls, man.
I know. I need to.
Sorry, that was a very distasteful joke. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry, that was a joke for anyone trying to take this out of context.
Distasteful
Yeah,
jokes
yeah,
are
yeah.
generally the funniest ones.
Yeah, just look at Jimmy Carr and Ricky Gervais.
Yeah.
I can't wait for people to just show all of the screen capture that they've been having with these streams. I can already see the memes coming.
Yes.
So now, hopefully, I can do over here. Have a pretty sure I only need to do that one, but I'll do it just to make sense.
So Mighty, walk me through what you're doing right now.
I am making everything awesome.
That explains a lot.
Hopefully,
So
I
I'm
can
guessing
do it.
all of these things need to be in sequence together.
Yeah, so this is the construction script. Construction script is similar to like a constructor if you've dealt with C++ or anything like that before. It's basically like the things that you do in code when you build the class. Like before you throw the class into the world, this is all the stuff that you do to it. So this section here deals with part. So this section here is generating the random parts for the minion, and this section up here is just trying to figure out why. That's good. Oh, yeah, okay.
I like the minions.
The fillets? Yeah, we like them too.
It's pretty neat.
I like the red versus blue, like taking back to Halo, the old Halo days.
Well,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I mean, but these colors are absolutely placeholder at the moment. We'll do some tweaking and stuff internally.
I don't know, that just like reminded me of that. It was a little nice thing. So question, why aren't you connecting the green one, the team? It says team and then pattern value.
Wait, what?
The it says team and pattern value. Why aren't you connecting those to the others? Is that the only one you can connect it with?
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Like, yeah. So no, the nodes basically they're color coordinated by variable type. So green is float, blue is boolean, orange is transform. You know, that kind of thing. And just like in actual code, you can only plug specific things together. You can't like you can't throw like incorrect variables together.
Variables.
Variables tend to be pretty valuable.
Nodi, the crystals do kind of glow. Like if there is no light, you will still see the crystals because they're emissive.
Willow.
See you as a matchup. Thanks for joining stream.
This is all the unglamorous part of doing this, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Almighty, it's Node asked if you can make the middle crystal in the chest, if you can make that glow. I'm not sure if you answered that one yet.
Yeah,
Like,
probably. Or I can add like a light like actually in the chest as well. That's another thing I can do.
Weren't you gonna do that to the backbone? Like you were adding crystals towards the back of the minions?
I think that was just like a makeshift spine.
Yeah.
Ah. He was referring to a bright glow.
Yeah, if you want a bright glow where it actually affects the rocks around it and stuff, it'll have to be a light. Like I'll have to put a light in his chest, which I can do. That's not really a problem.
Wouldn't that like be overpowering though? Like if you have a clump of minions with this glowing light?
Nah, not really. I'll do that after I finished up with the eyes there.
Oh, dude,
I think I've
nearly
got it.
I love the red blue, dude. It's so good. Could you do like blue fire for the blue minion and red fire for the red minion?
That's what I'm doing now.
Ah. See, almighty great minds think alike.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
I'm expecting it from Almighty, not from you. Calm your tits.
What was it? What was it they said in the newest Han Solo movie trailer? Expect to be betrayed by everyone, and you'll never be disappointed.
Fuck's sake.
Something like that.
There we go. Blue minion eyes.
Nice. I need to stop working in dark light. It's gonna mess up my eyes.
Okay, so now I've got that done. Let's,
Ooh. Nice, almighty. Good shit, man. Good shit. Looks very good. And I'm guessing these textures are also not the final textures.
What do you mean?
Like, we're gonna eventually down the road, kind of polish the textures, make them look better, like, kind of get better textures, if you get what I mean.
Maybe a little bit.
You've offended this man.
No, not at all. It looks amazing, but I'm just
now
like
listen here, you little shit. Oh, fucking fight you.
Almighty, I will win.
No.
Wait, Almighty, how tall are you?
6'2".
Yeah, you'll win. I'm 5'11". I'm 5'11".
I'm also a lot heavier than you.
Hey, I'll use your weight against you. I've wrestled before.
You can try.
It's not a matter of trying. What is the saying? There is no try?
There is no try,
Do
only
or
do.
do not.
Do or do not, there is no try. There we go, Boof. I love you, man. See, Boof always has my back. Screw you guys.
Isn't that like what your relationship is built on? Just duo killing as support. Duo support. ADC.
I only support when
Only
Crisis is
support.
playing.
Yeah, Boof will not support anyone else.
I don't support any other time.
He gets very, very mad at people.
I was supporting I was supporting my
Especially
friend the other day.
Oh, sorry, but you can go.
Yeah, I was supporting my friends like over the weekend, and I'm like, okay, like we were we'd just taken an inhib, I think, and I was like, okay, and like the rest of our team had left. I'm like, okay, I think we should go, and then he just continued existing around their core, and then both of us died. And he's like, it really doesn't matter, honestly. They can't really get anything off it. They got Prime and then won. Reasons I don't really like supporting my friend sometimes. He gets really cocky when we get ahead.
No, there's when you support somebody other than somebody you're used to playing with, there's somehow this obligation that even when the ADC does some incredibly stupid shit, you're supposed to save them and die in their place if they're idiots. And it just got to the point. I mean, anytime that I've got a support for a random, it's just going to be a bad time. Because 9 out of 10 times, they're going to end up going, you know, it was a 1v3, why'd you leave? Because it was a 1v3, dumbass. So,
it was a 1v3, idiot.
It's like, you know, yeah. You could have stunned them. You know, I mean, it turns into massive finger pointing bullshit, and so
Yeah.
Love it. No, I'm a jungle and offlane main.
That's not what I want.
My favorite, yeah, if you're playing Muriel, you know, will end up being something to the effect of the offlaner decides he's going to go take tier 2 with no vision on anybody, and then gets pissed that Muriel doesn't save him when 4 people jump on him. Why didn't you save me? Okay, so you want 2 deaths on our team instead of just your dumbass?
Yeah, that's one thing I never understood is when people like, follow me, follow me. It's like, dude, you're clearly gonna die. I'm not gonna give them more kills. It's like, seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, they just expect you to die trying to save them.
That offlaner, you know, that 1v4, he thinks that somehow if you would have went over there, he could have killed all 4 of them with just the 2 of you guys. Yeah. That's the best.
The stream has just kind of turned into us just complaining about people in Paragon.
God damn it!
It's all good. It's all good. I have no idea what the hell's going on right now. The only thing I can comment on is that you were connecting those lines very well. I mean,
thank you.
Those lines are so.
He's keeping it very
he passed kindergarten with flying colors.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like.
Submoisty, unfortunately, that is not Almighty's, how can I say, ball area.
What's that?
He said, Almighty, so if I could make if I could get a Necromancer with a scythe that is a jungler or mid, it would be great, thank you.
I mean, if you put like a kit together, like a death magic based kit or something, like I guess like we can design something like that, but it has to be good.
True. I think we do have one of those. Hold on, let me check real quick.
What's on the drawing board for design? Is anything that you and I came up with, Crisis? Is any of that coming down the pipe?
Actually, no, because how things are working right now is things are split up into 3 teams. I can actually tell you the teams right now. Here it is. Alright, so team 1, we're working on the starter, easy and intermediate heroes. That's myself, Warren, and Cosmic. Team 2 is the intermediate and advanced heroes, which would be Brandon, and then Drachnoids, and then team 3 is advanced to expert. That's High Empress Snack, Fritter, and Ribby.
Oh,
And
cool.
basically what they're doing is they're splitting us up and saying, hey, do this master, this team's gonna do these masters, this team does these masters, etc.
Right.
But the problem being, my teammates right now are offline, like they've been offline for like a week or so I'm not able to, how can I say, like finish the master without their permission or without
go,
their
Nody.
okay.
Right.
But
All right, give me 2 seconds, boys. I'll be right back.
I will say, we've got some cool fucking heroes. Oh, masters.
Masters, heroes, whatever you want to call them. They're badass.
Yeah.
I do need to adjust the position of the light. For some reason, it's not doing what I want it to do. Oh yeah, derp.
Volume is.
There we go.
Someone says they'd love a fisherman for a hook-based support hero. Like the design for him is just he's a fisherman. He's just fishing for people. That'd be funny.
That would be. I agree.
There was a very interesting master, and I'm not sure if I'm allowed to talk about this.
Is it one of the ones you guys are working on right now?
Not currently, but he's on the forum to be worked on. He's part of the 300. Remember, we condensed the 300 down, and then we said,
yeah.
okay, these are the guys working on. These are the ones who are dropping.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say anything? I'm not sure. This would be.
I'm not on your team.
There we go. So now we have like a light that's in his chest.
Ooh, let me see this. Ooh.
Yeah, so you have a light in his chest that glows.
Interesting.
I'm back now, Peggy.
Damn.
And
That sexy voice, though. I can listen to it all day.
I know you like that one.
Someone says, please have at least some heroes that aren't anthropomorphic.
well, we already have Mangus.
True.
Mangus.
There you go. So we have
So
we have two
yeah,
different light colors. We have and they're based on which team he's part of. There you go. Now the question is, do I dare show you what this looks like in the world?
Oh no.
Hang on. I think I can maybe.
Hold on. Put it back, guys.
I don't
Okay.
know what answers we would have for something like this, but some of the issues that we have when we design a character that doesn't have humanoid characteristics is the hitbox that's involved. And so, I mean, if you've got something that's walking around on all fours, I mean, a hero like that can get behind a group of minions and you literally cannot hit that individual unless you somehow move around the minions. I mean, there become problems, excuse me, problems arise when you start moving away from stuff like that.
Just make them freaking huge.
But there are ways to fix it. I'm sure that whatever the design team's doing, they're doing. So.
Okay, because it's not initialized.
I'm back.
Okay, never mind. Right, anyway, I have kind of hit my goals for the stream today. So yeah, we have minion team colors, we have randomized minions, and all this good stuff. So
Yep.
I'm gonna end the stream in just a second, and then I'm gonna go and talk to the engineering team and be like, "Yo, let's replace our placeholder minions with this bad boy."
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, how long do you think that's gonna take before we can like see how long or how that looks?
Like, I don't know, if they do it tomorrow, then tomorrow. Basically all they need to do is change a variable name in here, and that should be it. So yeah.
That's awesome.
So yeah, cool. Right, I'm gonna end the stream now, guys. I hope you all had
Sounds
fun,
good,
have
boys.
enjoyed yourself. I hope you like the way the minion's looking and everything. I might do like one more stream where I'm just doing some finishing touches, adding some additional things to him, just making sure he looks all nice and everything. And I'll get the hair finished as well, probably in that stream, and get that added to the list of randomization for him. But yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed this. If you want to, donate to the cause, donate. If you want to subscribe. We're gonna have some tasty giveaways once we hit more subscribers and stuff. And next week we'll be doing our giveaway for the our giveaway raffle for the current subscriber list. Because we're already over 10 subscribers, so yeah, awesome. And I think my next stream is on Thursday, so same bat time, same bat channel.
Okay, bye chat.
See you, chat.
Yeah, bye everyone.